And welcome back. While Sioux Falls and Rapid City are figuring out how to handle an increasing number of people who don't have a home, South Dakota's 6th and 7th largest cities, they're also dealing with this issue.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, you might remember, we told you about Yankton's need for a bigger homeless shelter. Well, in the city of Mitchell, they don't even have one. John Gaskins met with a group there, and they are eager to change that.
If you're homeless in Mitchell and you're looking for a bite to eat or some resources to help you get back on your feet, the Salvation Army is really one of 2 places in town you can go. But if you're looking for a place to stay,
we can give them the option of putting them in a hotel room for a night, or we can also give them a bus ticket to Sioux Falls, but a lot of people don't like going there because it's just too big of a city.
The Salvation Army's managers say there's a huge need for an emergency shelter, and not just to provide a roof and a bed.
Things in place to help people with training, job skills, help with some clothing for the job interviews.
And showers so they can be presentable for job interviews. The only place in Mitchell for the homeless to bathe right now is at truck stops.
It all begins with the Matthew 25 text where Jesus is telling his disciples and those listening, whatever you've done to the least of these, you've done to me. And that's just something that I can't ignore.
Reverend Matthew Richards of Congregational United Church knows homeless people in Mitchell who purposefully intoxicate themselves so they can get arrested and spend a night in jail in the colder months. A few months ago, he was talking to a church member who, a few years ago,
they found a homeless man. It was in the spring thaw. Found a homeless man's body in one of the culverts around Mitchell. And that really struck a chord. And
Richards decided to form the Home for Now task force, made up of Mitchell citizens, including Salvation Army reps, who plan on making a presentation to the City Council sometime this summer, asking for its help in starting a shelter.
If they feel there's a need, we are glad to sit down with them and discuss that need and see what needs to be done. Now, will we have funding for it? I can't say that at this point in time.
Richards says help from the city would be wonderful, but that the Rural Office of Community Service has told him it has access to federal funds and nationwide grants. In Mitchell,